Hello friends, you are welcome to Planets and Houses, and I am thankful for all the love and appreciation you have shown for my first video, What is Astrology? I am happy to have related the connection between human lives and astrology to some extent. Friends, today I am going to talk about basics of reading a chart in simplest possible way. Whenever we see our kundali or say horoscope, we see some charts in it. But most of us have no knowledge about understanding a chart. There are a lots of charts that are used in astrology to predict different things. The most basic and first chart in the astrology is Lagna chart. Let's get some basic understanding as how we can read this chart. Whenever we show our horoscope to an astrologer, he often uses the term Lagna. So what does it mean? In Vedic astrology, the Lagna simply means ascendant, and it is the first moment of contact between the soul and the new life on the earth in Jyotish. A person's ascendant or Lagna is the degree of sign which was rising in the eastern horizon at the time that person was born. Please do not get confused with the meaning of rising sign in the eastern horizon. Let me explain it a little more. Friends, the entire zodiac belt is 24 hours long. Let me show you an illustration of zodiac belt. It is divided into 12 zodiac signs. It means each sign is 2 hours long. Signs keep changing in 2 hours interval, and at the time of your birth, whatever sign was rising in the eastern horizon would eventually be your ascendant. For example, if the degree happens to be in the Aries section of zodiac sign, then the newborn individual is known to be ascendant Aries. Another individual may be ascendant Libra, ascendant Scorpio, ascendant Capricorn, and so on. Lagna chart is also called birth chart, and I am going to refer it as Lagna chart. You might have seen your kundali or say horoscope, but if you do not understand chart in your horoscope, do not worry, in next 5 minutes you will be able to understand everything. Friends, let me show you how a Lagna charts look like. Here is the example. So what is a Lagna chart? As I said, Lagna is also called ascendant, and it is the first chart in the kundali, and all the other charts in the kundali are created with the help of the Lagna chart. It is your main chart which defines your course of life to some extent. You can easily spot 12 divisions in it, wherein each division is called house. There are total 12 houses in Lagna charts, and the first house starts from the top center of the chart. This first house is called Lagna or say ascendant. Before we go any further, let me take a minute of yours to give a little insight about it. In the Vedic astrology, the sign rising in the eastern horizon at the time of your birth is called ascendant, Lagna or say rising sign. The rising sign governs your personality, characters and physical characteristics, mainly your appearance and general outlook. The sign and conditions of the ascendant also affects your strength, vitality, physical as well as mental stamina. When we go counterclockwise from the ascendant, we come to second house. Going more further, it is third house, then fourth house, fifth house, 6th house, 7th house, 8th house, 9th house, 10th house, 11th house, and finally the 12th house. Now we have basic understanding of how houses are placed in Lagna charts. Let's look at the numbers given in each house. What are these numbers? These are the numbers for the zodiac sign. There are total 12 zodiac signs, and all the signs are fixed in the chronicle order that never changes. First sign in this order is Aries. Second sign is Taurus. Then comes this Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and finally it is Pisces. Now that you understand these numbers, question is how these numbers are put in a house. Friends, whichever sign is rising in the eastern horizon at the time of your birth decides how this chronicle order of the sign will be placed in the Rashi chart. Let's say if a Taurus sign is rising in the eastern horizon at the time of birth of a person, then the number in the first house will be 2. Because Taurus is the second sign in the zodiac belt. If it is Leo rising in the eastern horizon, which is the fifth sign in the zodiac belt, then it will be number 5 in the first house. Let me give you one more example. Let's say if sign Libra is rising in the eastern horizon, then it will be number 7 in the first house. So basically these numbers are not houses number but are numbers for zodiac signs. After putting the number for the zodiac sign, we calculate planets position, at what sign the planets were moving at the time of birth of a person. Then we place the planets in the chart along with their degrees. Each house, ascendant sign and planets positions have its own meaning. We need to know about all the things step by step. In my next video, I will explain what each house holds and means for a person. Friends, when I was learning astrology, I could not find a single video on how things are calculated in astrology. I am going to make detailed videos on how to manually calculate ascendant, planets position, Mahadasha and Antardasha. So stay tuned for my next video on what houses mean in a chart. If you liked this video, please do subscribe for my channel to get updates on more videos. Till then, bye bye and see you soon.